So guys, last time we used the new SMG, the VST, against the Calteris boss fight, and it was pretty impressive, but a lot of you have told me that actually using the prestige attachment will make it even better. So that's what we're gonna do today. I finally prestiged the weapon, I got all the attachments that I wanted, and we're gonna test this out against Calteris one more time to see how it is. I got a Pack 3 Legendary right here. I'm gonna put the loadout on the screen right now. It's pretty similar to the other one, it's just that we have the prestige attachment, which gives us a 50 round magazine, but we're using 5.56 ammo if I'm not mistaken, and we have better damage at range. So in terms of damage, this kind of does the same as the normal version, so we're doing about 7,000 damage to the crit spot, which is very good for an SMG, and then at medium range it's gonna drop quite a bit to like 5,000 for example, but that medium range damage is much better than before because we're using a higher caliber bullet, so we are gonna do even better in the boss fight because we're gonna be standing a range and, well, we're basically gonna do more damage than last time. So we're gonna go into the boss fight right now and see how good this really is. Of course, I'm still using it in akimbo just because I think it's much better. Some of you recommend to use it normally, but I really like akimbo. I don't think the hipfire spread is that bad, especially if you use the deadshot augment to reduce hipfire spread even more. I'm not gonna take any gobblegums with me and all that kind of stuff. I don't really think I need. And I do, of course, have a ray gun. Oh, it actually got upgraded to level 3 because I'm gonna use it in case I go down. I can just shoot some zombies or shoot a boss and revive myself while keeping all the perks because of equivalent exchange on quick revive. And let's see how good this really is against the boss now. And of course, on the first phase, we're gonna have to kill zombies, and it's not that big of a deal. I think it's pretty chill. This weapon is really good at taking down zombies. I managed to take it to like round 46 to kind of upgrade it a bit, and it's really nice. I'm actually using a suppressor this time because I want to have the extra salvage drop, but actually using the muzzle that reduces hipfire spread even more, it's actually the better choice. But 7,400 damage. It's kind of insane, you know, on a crit spot. And then you have double impact activating, you do over like 10,000 damage. And then if you manage to get double or nothing to activate as well, well, you're gonna go in the 20k damage sometimes, which is pretty darn nice. Still have the 100 round magazine with the higher caliber. You do get like 3 types of mags with the prestige attachments. One is like a 25 round mag, one is like a 40 round mag, and one is a 50. And of course you want to use the 50 because it's just the better option. There we go, the first part is finally done. And let's do this. Very good. And keep in mind that you can switch to single weapon and just be very accurate like this. I really like this gun. I really like the option that you can toggle off the akimbo version of the gun, because a lot of you ask me why do I use scopes on akimbo weapons. Well, it's because of that. For example, I have to shoot the things in the back there, the pillars, to call in the flying eye. Well, I can just do this and then just be very accurate when I shoot them. Or I have to do headshots on a trial, on a TED task, and you know, it's just much easier. And just most of the time you are able to put a scope as well, so if you can do it, why not just do it, you know? I'm gonna use the ray gun a bit right here, wasting a bit true ammo, but we do have enough money to buy. With these kind of guns that shoot really fast, it's always good to have like extra essence on you, just because you're gonna go through a lot of bullets. But luckily you get full points in the boss fight for the zombie kills. There we go. Very nice. There we go. Okay, gotta get a nice thumbnail right there, you know? Alright, final part. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. I don't think it's gonna be as broken, of course, as the new SG, not SG12, sorry, Shadow SK Sniper Conversion Kit, that Master Key shotgun under barrel. That thing is disgusting against this boss, but you do hit the damage nerf, like, after like 5 shots on the second phase, which is kind of stupid, but Hey, they got a nerf us somehow. We're not allowed to bully bosses. But the bosses are allowed to bully us. I really hope that that mechanic never returns in any boss fight ever. And I'm really curious to see if now we're gonna use the... or we're gonna hit the damage nerf with this gun. With the default version of the weapon, we didn't hit the damage nerf. Because I think the range damage was like dropping quite a bit, so... we were basically not doing enough of range to hit that nerf, but now that we're gonna do more damage range, I want to see if we hit it. Alright, here we go. Boss is coming down. Let's see. There she is. There's Calteris. I don't know. I like this boss fight, but would have been so much better if the damage nerf didn't exist. There we go. We're doing some pretty good damage on the armor as well. Of course, I'm using Shadow Blast. There we go. Crit spot is revealed. We're gonna have to buy ammo in a second. Okay, damage is amazing. Damage is really nice. Some people are saying this might be better than the Kogots. I don't know what to say about that. They feel pretty much the same, but I still feel like the Kogots have a better damage range. But maybe that's just me. But nonetheless, that thing was pretty nice on that phase, on the first phase. Here we go. Maybe goes down super quick. Definitely against zombies, you do have more range, or you do more damage at range, which is amazing. So the prestige attachment is definitely an improvement. But we're gonna have to wait and see on the boss. So far it feels pretty good. We don't have any fire rate reduction. Oh my god, that was amazing! But we hit the damage nerf. That damage was disgusting. No, don't hit me. That damage was insane. Well, there you have the problem with the damage nerf. We're gonna basically have to run around for a bit now until the damage nerf resets itself. I need to get some armor from this, guys. There we go. We got one plate. Right, are we back? No, we're not back. See how long it takes? Like, I don't know. Some people on my last video agree that this is a good thing because the streamers just want to bully bosses and, you know, stuff like that. But it's just bad design. Like, if you agree with something like this, I don't know, either don't play the game, either there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. It might be mean, but this is not how you balance a boss. It's so much easier to balance out the guns to... For example, whenever you hit this damage nerf with the really good guns, it's actually better to use a lower damage weapon or shittier gun because you're never gonna hit that damage nerf, so you have a pretty decent boss fight. But if you use the really good guns, well, you're gonna encounter this problem and the boss can just like absolutely bully you in the meantime. You might go down here or not. So I think at the end of the day, they should just balance the guns out. Hey, we have all these guns in the game. Let's have every gun do a maximum of like 3000 damage per shot. Some are still gonna be better because some of them will shoot like multiple pallets, for example shotguns, or some of them will shoot faster than others, so you're gonna deal damage quicker. But nerfing your damage because you're doing too much damage is just, I don't know, I feel like has no place in this. Alright, here we go. Final phase. Oh my god, I'm so low. Okay, I'm gonna pop a shroud so I can heal up a bit. Yeah, you can feel the damage range a bit being better. You can feel that. Like, yeah, being at very close ranges is still the better choice, but you could potentially stay a bit away and still do some damage. I was in there when that... Oh my god, that damage is disgusting. The damage is crazy. Holy moly. Okay, chillax a bit. Look at that. Yeah, you have better damage range. Prestige attachment is better. You guys were right. But doesn't take away the fact that this boss fight is stupidly designed. And there it is, boss fight done. Definitely quicker than last time, I think. Definitely quicker than last time. Like, if you are really close range to have like that extra SMG damage up close, and you hit the crit spots quite a bit, ooh, you are melting it. So, prestige attachment is good. It's not a must, like you can still use this gun pretty well without it. But it just improves the range of the gun a bit, so that's basically an advantage. So yeah, I would definitely advise people to get it. Oh, by the way, we have... Oh no, that's the drawback. I thought that was the XM325 with the conversion kit. There we go, look at that damage, that was disgusting. But yeah, that's kind of it for today, guys. Let me know what you think about this weapon. I think it's pretty good, definitely one of the better SMGs in the game. I still think I prefer the Kogots a bit, I don't know why. But these things are like right up there as well. Fantastic gun, one of the best SMGs in the game. You got plenty of ammo in the mags, decent fire rate, hipfire is not that bad. Especially if you use like hipfire attachments and dead drone, dead shot to reduce hipfire spread, and it's a pretty solid gun. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.